Welcome everyone. Uh, Today I want to share with you the 4 tips that have made all the difference in our growth on Instagram and social media. We get a lot of different testimonials and people saying that, hey, you know what, these these messages and what you all do have changed our life. So so I want to share this with you, but we do a lot of testing, so this video may not stay up too long. So if you snooze, you lose. But here are the 4 tips. So one is awareness. I never forget. Uh, I'm from Chicago. I went to Arizona State for college, and while I was in college, when I first moved there, I was uh, so I was walking down the street. So you got Arizona State, 50,000 people go there a year, pretty big college. And I was walking down the street, uh, down Mill Street it's called. And as I was walking, it was just a normal day, but I never forget, I had a young lady calling me like, "Hey, you come here! Hey, you come here!" And I was like, "What, me?" And she's like, "Yeah, you come here." And then she just spoke with so much passion and authority. She was like, "Hey, Chase is hiring. You should apply today, and we'll take care of you. It's a great job." So I never forget that experience because I wasn't even aware that Chase was hiring, but she made me aware, and that's how uh, your marketing has to be. It has to stand out, and it has to be unique and different, and be able to stop people in their tracks and get their attention, which is the number 2 point, attention. Right? It's 2,000 ads per day uh, that most people see, according to research, and then those 2,000 ads come in multiple different ways. You're talking billboards, obviously you're talking online, you're talking, it's several different ways as far as marketing that people are touched daily. So it's hard to grab people's attention. They say a fish has a longer attention span than a human these days. So attention is very, very important. And the way we grab people's attention is by knowing our core brand message and brand story, right? Which is if if you work with us, right? If we decide to work together and it's a fit, that's one of the things we'll key in on. If you look at the entertainment industry, uh, Kevin Hart, he has a simple brand story, right? His story is, I'm this little funny guy, right? And because of that, he's grew his follower base. So I believe the last time I looked at it, which was a couple days ago, I believe it was around 60 or 70 million. But he has one of the largest Instagram accounts, and that's his message. And then if you look at The Rock, right, which they plan movies together, his his core brand is, I'm this funny, uh, strong guy who has a sense of humor. So attention and branding is very important. Then number 3 is action. Action is very important, right? Obviously, it's one thing to know about social media. It's another thing to take action and to grow a following to over 400,000, 80 million, 60 million, like I mentioned with Kevin Hart, right? It's a difference in taking action. For example, Michael Jordan, when he got on that basketball court, he was the best action taker because he practiced over and over and over again, and he just became an elite athlete where his skill set was above everybody else's. So action is very important, but it's for example, Michael Jordan, even though he was the greatest basketball player in the world, that was his skill set, right? When he went to try and play baseball, right? Nobody knew about him like that, right? He wasn't that good at it. It wasn't his core competency, right? So in basketball, he had the right team in place. He had Scottie Pippen. He had Dennis Rodman. He had, probably more importantly than anyone, he had Phil Jackson, right? He didn't win one ring without Phil Jackson. So the team and taking action is very important. Then step 4 is acceleration. Acceleration is the key, right? Because a lot of people uh, are taking action on social media. They have accounts. I'm looking at some banks and different organizations, but they have small followers, right? They don't have as many followers as us, right? Because one of the most interesting things I can think about growing up is I played sports, and I'll never forget I used to race my friends sometime, and we would be neck and neck, right? Neck and neck to the last maybe couple of seconds, right? The last, I'd say 5 to 10 seconds of that race, right? He would just accelerate past me, right? And then I have to ask him, man, how did you do that, right? And he would just tell me like, man, I just get in my zone. I just focus, and I just hit another gear, right? And so that's what we've done. We hit another gear by accelerating. So we want to help a handful of companies do this as well, right? We're not looking to work with everyone because, like I said, we don't have the time and resources to do so. But if you feel and know that you should accelerate your presence on social media and have a better growth strategy and a better way to bring in leads and money from it, then click the link below. Let's schedule a time to talk, and let's go from there because, like I said, we're excited to work with the right people and take you through these 4 different steps that have made all the difference for us. And hopefully, we can't guarantee success for anyone, obviously, because, not everyone is going to, be the right fit. But we can show you and work with you and use the same principles we use to grow our social media and help you. So click the link below, and thanks for your time.